much for coming here today. I think we can all agree that even though we have gray skies, it's grossly humid out, it could pour at any minute. This really is one of the most beautiful days ever here in Ocean Grove, and I think we really could all agree. What a beautiful day. Yay! Assemblywoman Mary Pat Angelini, thank you so much for being with us. And of course, our founders, Michelle Gannon and Maria McKeon. Truly. Well, just more than 2 years ago, these two women, with a vision of peace, strength, hope, and compassion, joined together to form this beautiful place that we call Mary's Place by the Sea. And now we open a new chapter, new doors, so to speak, still here in Ocean Grove. So far, they've already helped 460 women. And I have the pleasure of meeting some of those women here today, and I think it's just so telling that many of you took the time out in your lives to come back here to the very place that was wonderful and kind and so full of compassion. So certainly a round of applause for these two women. Now, what this beautiful house can offer that the other house wasn't able to offer is 7 days a week of service. The other house, as you know, was open during weekday only, so women who came to the house had to leave on the weekend because that house was, of course, also a bed and breakfast. So now people who come here can stay through the week, and of course, when you need help and you need to get away from your very stressful life, you know, it's not always Monday through Thursday. It's certainly Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and many of us who are blessed to not have cancer are so stressed already between our children and our families and just so many things going on in our lives. It's stressful. When you throw in something like cancer, it just takes it to a totally different level, and I think we all know that. We all know that. So coming here is just such a beautiful way to get away. And I'm just so thankful to be part of this. About a year ago, I was fortunate enough to come and meet with Michelle. Now, Michelle and I know each other. Our kids were in school together, and she had told me about this beautiful place she was starting up. And it was just beginning. It was just beginning. And look how far it's come. And we did a piece for News 12 New Jersey, which I'm going to see if maybe they could run again this week. And it was so wonderful to meet with people who really firsthand were able to benefit from this beautiful place. So we are certainly all thrilled to be here today on one of the most beautiful days ever here in Ocean Grove. And Assemblywoman Mary Pat Angelini would like to say a few words, and I pass the mic off to her now.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you both. I remember I had lunch with Michelle about 4 years ago, and it was an idea. So this just shows if you have a vision, if you have a dream, it can come true. And to think of all the women that are going to be healed at this place, I just want to extend my congratulations. I have a formal resolution on behalf of the New Jersey Senate as well as the New Jersey State Assembly congratulating you both. But this truly will make, Ocean Grove is a healing place as it is, we know already, those of us that know Ocean Grove. But this will serve the tri-state area, and it truly was a community effort, and I know that you both will agree to that, but truly it was with your vision that got the community behind it. So God bless each and every one of you, and thank you for doing this for the community. Thank you.
Mary Pat Angelini. And I'd like to also say that even though we're gathering here today for this official groundbreaking, if you will, ribbon cutting, we've actually already had our first guest here who has already checked out, who left here renewed and refreshed and ready to conquer the world, and that's just such an amazing thing. Such an amazing thing. I'd like to turn the mic over now to the founders of this beautiful place, Michelle Gannon and Maria McCann.
I am honored and humbled to have you all here. It was a simple idea, and it just started with a thought. And then in speaking with Maria, we decided to put it down on paper. And then when we opened the doors in May 2009, it was with each woman who came for trusting her care to us that we really formed a very solid mission. We found out where the gaps were in care, how we could help them most, and had them come back. And when we saw, when we had doctors call and say, I don't know what you do there, but whatever you do, keep it up. We're seeing improved numbers, blood counts are up, depression is gone. We knew that we were on the right track. When we learned that we needed to find a new place, it was very clear to us how we wanted to open the roads up and really open it up more. So we hit the bricks around April, going from all the doors. People don't answer now when we knock. And when we sat down with George and Samia, the owners of this home, Samia was the first person after an hour-long discussion who asked me, will your mission grow in this house? And I was so overcome by her concern that she knew how important it was for us to keep this mission growing. It's just so humbling to know that it's a community effort. We serve our community in the tri-state area. Women are coming from all over. New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, Delaware, and then in our communities. But it's not possible without all of you. It has truly been over 250 volunteers and Maria and I on a daily basis. And it's not something that you, when you leave here every day, you really realize how important and fragile life is. And not to sweat the small stuff. And if you think you're having a bad day, it's not so bad. And it teaches us so much about life. So I feel that I get more from this than what I'm giving. But I want to thank you all for coming here for this day, because we know that this is going to be the beginning of a brand new chapter. Thank you.
I would love to say thank you to everyone that is here as well for the community involvement and for the amazing people I've met just by interviewing and having you along our road. What happened for me in agreement with Michelle in the ladies' room at a gym, saying I'm with you, seriously, and has developed into meeting each person as an individual and really trying to make a difference and seeing the difference. Just with a meal, just with sitting down and talking, where the doctors, you're a number. Mary Space, you're not a number. You become a part of our community. If people have passed, we connect to their family. If they're here supporting us because they've made it through. To friends that have amazing abilities in making a graphic artist and gave us our invitation. It's amazing to me that when people say the world's so hard and cruel, when that's not what I've experienced, just opening my heart and opening up to other people, because we're all, together in this world, and the sense of community that we create. We can step out of our comfort zone and, like I said, take my yoga off my mat. So thank you for
Absolutely beautiful words, and it's a beautiful place. Let's cut the ribbon. All right.
Yay.
Ocean Avenue, which is right around the block, where we have some nice tents up with twinkling lights and no humidity. But a lot of food, sangria, wine, beer, and we want to celebrate and with all of our friends. If you'd like a tour of the house, we'll also have friends in here showing everyone around and looking at the fruits of our labor. So we want to thank you, and we hope to be celebrating with you just around the corner. Thanks for coming.